So my question to you, David, is that can you guarantee me, a gun owner tonight, our government in the U.S., in D.C., will never become a tyrannical government? Can you guarantee that to me?
There's no way I can ever guarantee that any government will not be tyrannical.
Well, then the debate on gun control is over because I will never...
David Hogg is absolutely schooled by this former Chinese citizen who's now American, saying that she will not let her guns get taken away. She's an advocate for the Second Amendment. Take a look at this.
Hi, my name is Lily Tang Williams. Welcome to my live free or die state. Actually, I am a Chinese immigrant who survived communism. And under Mao, 40 million people were starving to death after he sold communism to them. And 20 million people died, murdered during his Cultural Revolution. So my question to you, David, is that can you guarantee me, a gun owner tonight, our government in the U.S., in D.C., will never become a tyrannical government? Can you guarantee that to me?
There's no way I can ever guarantee that any government will not be tyrannical.
Well, then the debate on gun control is over because I will never give up my guns. Never. And you should go to China to see how gun control works for dictatorship of CCP. Hi, my name is...
You notice how David Hogg is cackling at that? That's because he knows it's true. Government will go tyrannical. It's just a matter of fact when it's going to happen. The first thing they're going to come after is the Second Amendment rights. Then the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, and so on down the list. The Constitution is going to be outdated to these government officials. You ain't going to have a Constitution in a while, guys. Now, speaking of gun control and having the Second Amendment, here's an incident right here in Chinatown, Oakland, California. 8 armed suspects clear out Northern California jewelry store. Eyewitness News says Oakland, California, one of Northern California's oldest jewelry stores, is picking up pieces after one of their most brazen armed daytime robberies were ever seen. The chaos and terror that unfolded at Kyung Jewelry in Oakland, Chinatown Wednesday around 12:30 p.m. is by far the worst robbery the family-owned business has ever experienced in more than 40 years of operation. 40 years, guys. And what stopped it? A gun. Watch this.
An Oakland business owner ducks for cover as thieves carry out one of the most brazen daytime armed robberies we've seen. Tonight, how this shocking crime, caught on camera, as you can see, could be the last straw for the store that's called Oakland home for 40 years. It's a story you'll see only on 7. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Ashley.
And I'm Dion Lim. That violent heist happened at one of Oakland Chinatown's oldest jewelry stores. The damage done is simply remarkable. But despite all of this, the store owner says their vow to keep it open is stronger than ever, and they're pledging to move forward in the wake of this crime. The chaos and terror that unfolded at Fung Jewelry in Oakland's Chinatown Wednesday just after noon.
It happened so fast.
Is unlike anything the family-owned business has ever experienced in their more than 40 years in operation.
We've been robbed, a few times before, but not at this level of brazen magnitude. 8 individuals with, 2 getaway cars and, guns drawn.
Watch as Tony Trin's 69-year-old mother Diane ducks for cover and screams for help as those 8 individuals smash nearly every single case. With no security guard on duty at the time, her 76-year-old husband comes storming in, wielding a firearm, which scares the suspects away.
If he didn't do that, then they would have just kept going.
Their American dream and the majority of the store,
at least like 85%, 90%.
Gone in less than a minute.
My mom was, devastated. My dad was broken.
A devastating blow made worse after the family let their business insurance lapse due to rising premiums.
Her entire life's work, savings, gone in a few minutes. But it is rough. My mom is the leader of the pack, and she's been running the business. As she suffers, I kind of suffer through the same pain.
Crime in the area is what prompted Tony to become executive director of the Oakland Chinatown Improvement Council. Despite what happened, he remains optimistic.
I've seen tremendous progress, even though it doesn't feel like that. In terms of cleaning and safety ambassadors, there's a lot more out there with the night patrols, and we have our walking police officers. During the pandemic, we didn't.
But is he optimistic enough to stay in business?
We'd love to. It's just with the environment and how tough it's been. Yeah, we don't know yet.
Diane says she'll be back to work tomorrow to send a greater message.
We can't let the fear overcome. The only way to reduce crime is actually to have more traffic, more events, more people, so that way we'll have more resources. Strong Oakland Chinatown is a strong town for every community, especially in Oakland.
Oakland police ask anyone with information on this case to contact the robbery division. Now, because Fong Jewelry does not have insurance coverage, the Oakland Chinatown Improvement Council is running a GoFundMe to help. You can find a link to it at this.
What more proof do you need that the Democrats are going to come for your guns? You know what I'm saying? David Hogg is an advocate for gun control. He will forever be an advocate for gun control. That's never going to stop. You know what I'm saying? If these gun owners would have had signs outside the door that said, "You will be shot immediately," probably would have stopped these criminals. But these guys, they probably scoped out the place and were checking to see who was working. They said, "Oh, it's these old folks again. Let's go ahead and take advantage of them, running with our ski masks and hammers in hand, while making off with more than 80% of the jewelry at these establishments." This is right. You need to go to the store right now and literally go buy a gun, any gun. Go buy any gun, a handgun, an AR, a shotgun, a dang 30-06, a hunting, you know what I'm saying? A hunting rifle, anything, a freaking machete to scare someone off, a bat, a robber from going in your home, going in your business, and completely, taking all your assets, all your investments, your business, your home property, your vehicle, your life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't take control of your life and expect the government to take control of your life, those are two different scenarios. You let the government take control of your life, you're going to have a shitty life. It's going to be communist China eventually. You know what I'm saying? Just like that woman was telling David, "Can you assure me that the government's going to be tyrannical?" And he said no. And then he goes on to laugh because he knows what he's saying is so stupid. It is so stupid in the fact that this Chinese woman used to be a citizen of China, escaped China to come to the greatest country in the world, that is America. And what is she touting? The Second Amendment right in front of his face. Freaking gun advocate. He wants to get rid of guns, ban all guns. Guns are bad. They're assaulting people, right? Like guns are growing legs and shooting people. It's the mental health problem. That's the issue. We've always had guns, and we're not going to not have guns. You know what I'm saying? Unless these Democrats keep getting in the office and saying, "Hey, man, we don't really need freaking AR-15s or any high-capacity magazines, because why you need all those rounds to shoot a deer? One shot and done." You know what I'm saying? You're going to have these people keep coming to office and keep taking little by little by little by little. And next thing you know, you got a single shot pistol. And then you have to reload it like a musket from the top. And put the gunpowder in and then bang with the flintlock. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality that these people want, because they don't want you to have guns. They don't want you to have a 9mm with 12 capacity magazines, pump shotgun. They don't want you to have no AR-15. They don't want you to have none of that. None of that. They don't want you to protect yourself. Wait on the police. They show up 30 minutes later if you're lucky. You know what I mean? You got to be able to defend yourself now. I'm talking like 2 seconds now, not 30 minutes now when the police come to save your butt, because you want to vote for Democrats that want to defund the police. Think the police want to protect you when you don't even want to give them a good salary? The hell no. And let me know what you think about David Hogg, guys. Like, comment, subscribe to Buzz Review. See you on the next one.